All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard Neal. This is Richard Reviews Children's Books, and today I have for you Locomotive by Brian Floca. This is a nice big book. It is really sepia-toned. It's a great book, I would say, for bedtime, and it is the story of a train ride without particular characters. It just talks about the train and all the things that happen and all the things that people do. There's a few funny parts. It's a very informative book that gives you a slice of life back in the time of the steam engine, and it talks a little bit about engines and the railroad and history, and that's a good thing. But I mean, if you look at this book, one thing to understand, during the book you've got beautiful artwork. Again, it's the kind of thing you can read before bedtime, and there's not a lot of text in here because it's a children's book. But at the end, look at all that text. There's even more text over here. Okay, all this text is about railroads and steam engines and such. There's a little in the beginning as well. Okay, and again, one thing I don't care for about this book particularly is there's stuff that's covered up by the dust jacket. And I mean, if you want your dust jackets to last, you go and put them on hard like the library has here. So there's that. But if you're trying to get your kid to go to sleep, you read them this story, and then at the end you pull out that last page and go over all that stuff, and then they get bored and they nod off. So there's that. Well designed. Really well designed. I mean, there was stuff in this book that I didn't know. I found informative. I found really good to understand. I have to say, this is the kind of book that we should all read to understand steam locomotives just a little bit more. Okay, there it is. Again, I don't know if you'd want to own this book unless you're a parent who has a kid who loves trains and you want to get them to go to sleep at night. But then, you know, I'm not a parent, so I don't know. And I give my opinion of these books from the standpoint of I was a child at one point, I think. Not really good at remembering that, but, you know, there you are. And, hey, good book, thumbs up. I would definitely recommend it. Not just to children, but to everyone. There's a lot of great information in here. Anyway, that's my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I am Richard Leland Neal.